more shit. There you go. And get what? I can and more. There you go. Cause I can take you to who you are. Cause like I said again, they taught you to be less than when you literally more than. You see? That's why I say the real of you in that's in you. That's why you know now the truth that's in you, because you start to realize it for yourself. You see? Everybody gotta realize it for themselves in order to know that it's self-explanatory. See what I'm saying? That's why I say if you want to really see you, close your eyes. That's you, baby. Remember what I told you about the blind person? Blind person see better than me and you. I said, remember what I told you about a blind person? A blind person see better than me and you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it be something new. Look, right? Cause it be sick. Cause like I said again, I remember I didn't fuck with a little broad cause she was in a wheelchair, and I had to tell her. You dig? I said you all right and everything. You dig? But both of us being in a wheelchair, we gonna having sex ain't gonna be fun. Both of us in a wheel. All right. Okay. 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 You hear me now? Okay. Put that on off. Mm-hmm. I told you, dog. This is their frequency. This is their shit. This is their system. You think they gonna look? You think they gonna let us vibe on their system? You think they gonna let us vibe on their system? You heard? You think they gonna let us? You think they gonna let us vibe on their system? It's their system. They gonna send different type of algorithms in here and have us not being able to comprehend what we're saying to each other. Yeah, they do. They do that, bro. They want you to start getting confused. There you go. There you go. There you go. They got them. They got them, dog. Like I said again, as long as they got you not thinking for you, now you're thinking like they taught you to. You see? Now you just going along to get along with the program. Because 'cause I was just saying, I can't wait to find out Africa's frequency. Yours? Oh, you don't know? That's right. I ain't talked to you throughout the weekend, dog. Africa done broke the nut, nigga. Africa got their own internet, nigga. Yeah, nigga. I can't wait till they broadcast where we can get a hook on, cause then we can leave this one alone. And they gonna be sick afterwards, cause Africa said that they gonna be giving you real news all over the world, news that you need to know. You heard? Now they got a competitor dog that they can't let them be locking shit on us. You feel me? Cause we just dropped them like a bad habit and go to the African station, then we ain't gonna get what? We ain't gonna get censored. Oh, a black who designed this one? Thank you. Thank you. The same thing over there, cause it came from who? It came from us. You heard me? They only claim shit. You know that? No. Yeah, the white man got his hands on it here. See, now they done started theirs there. You see, all they gotta do now is open the airwaves over here. Cause the airwaves is always open. It's just that they'll block them from linking in to the airwaves that's always open. Then we can't get into it because America been blocked us from getting a link into their internet service. You got me? So that's the only reason why we might not be able to link in with their shit, because they might our fucking government might not let us talk about it some fucking um 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 um, what is damn, what the fuck they gonna say? It's national security, dog. That's what they gonna say and not let us get linked in.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? When the
And
tweet, I'm
you know
listening.
what though?
I'm listening.
Another thing, though, like just like everything else. It's just like everything else. Cause like that's the dude you were talking about, he from
Mm.
Alabama. But he was saying that they were saying, I mean, over here, y'all like this on them and all that shit. He was like, man, you can't believe the media
Mm-mm.
because when they gonna push that narrative, you know what I'm saying? They say, how do you come and see?
I,
Because
wa-
like no,
I'm happy you saying that, dog, because it's the truth. Because they gotta have you in fear about going somewhere and be better at. You feel me? Because they want your ass to be right here, slave at. You got me?
right,
You got me?
right,
So they gonna make you think worse about where going to being around you, people your color. You got me saying, and I'm sitting here thinking, why? But they do that though. I'm sorry to say it though. But they only when they come here. So we ain't never went there.
yeah,
You see? Because I'm just being honest. The motherfuckers that I done met, bitches be acting like they better than me on the real. That's the one that I done met so far. You feel me? And I had to let them put them bitches in their motherfucking place.
right,
But it is what it is. They do feel like they better than us, but it ain't like that when you go over there. Got me?
yeah,
It's just like that when they come here. And see, they talk the same thing over there. That they better than us. You got me?
yeah,
So like I said again, once you go over there, you realize, man, eh, you ain't like they said you are, and they gonna say you ain't like they said you are. Thank you,
right,
thank you, thank you. That's why I told you, Amber, you can't judge a book by its cover because you gotta trust the motherfucker enough to talk to him, to know that you
right,
can't trust him. You got me?
right,
You you just can't go by what somebody else say, because somebody else can tell you
right.
anything.
And that's what that dude was saying too. He was saying, man, you know, they in the middle pushing that shit out there, but they
Mm-hmm.
kind of against each other and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because what you say, Amber, they always trying to make us compete, always trying to make us fight,
Right.
always trying to make us dislike each other. And there you go.
Yeah.
How you gonna go against yourself if you don't know yourself? That's it.
Right.
That's all. Cause
And
Amber,
we know
cause look,
we don't
cause look, all these people that's dying in war. Wait a minute, what are they fighting for?
what is it over? Yeah.
If it's over resources, man, we got places ain't never been touched.
Right.
So how could it be over resources?
Right.
It's all about making.
It's all about making money. So that's the only thing that makes sense.
That's the only thing that making sense, dog. Cause like I said again, what else could you kill over?
Right.
Cause you can't kill over resources because you ain't supposed to, cause you ain't no animal. So that's why I
Right.
told you about eating the animals. You end up being out of order because you ain't thinking like a motherfucking person. You dig?
Yeah.
But like I say, you ain't thinking accordingly. Yeah. Cause again, you've been eating the animal, bam. Now you got mindset like an animal, so now you ain't gonna be able to talk rational to nobody. You're gonna get upset because you got a mindset like an animal. Now y'all fighting over territory, dog. That's what animals
Yeah.
do, bro. That's what animals do. We supposed to be rational enough to think it out and being able to share this shit and make it more better for everybody. When ain't nobody supposed to be less than or lacking, nobody.
Right.
But yes, is it. We got some assholes that feel like they're more than we are.
And see, you know what, man? The other one I'll tell you about that the church to Jesus.
Yeah,
Said that like,
yeah.
man, she still got on me, but you know, like you know, she really was just talking like that, but you know, like when we talking, and she'll be like telling me about what the hell happened with her damn who she had been dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, boy, I want to talk that ain't goddamn way in America just trying to get words. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to feel like, you know
Right,
what I'm
right, right,
saying?
right, 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 right. Because again, Amber, a relationship ain't about sex. Why I say it ain't about sex? Because
Right.
sex. I'm sorry, like sex is a form of control.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, though, like, that even that. And see, I don't let that or looks define who you are.
Thank you. You ain't supposed to, dog.
So saying,
You ain't supposed to. You ain't
because
supposed to.
the middle motherfucker that won, and got them treat you with,
There you go.
and got them, they know they free,
Oh, oh,
shit.
oh. Nigga, you should know you're gonna have a problem with that there, dog. Why? Because if she didn't really choose you for you, she chose you to get over on you. You heard me? You heard me? So like I said again, and she already pretty too. One little thing you do, she leave your ass. I'm just trying to tell you. It is what it is. That's what I told G. I said one thing about me, G, I ain't gonna let nobody steal my peace. And fucking with a woman that's out for her hustle, she get me caught up in shit, and here I am in love with her, and she just trying to get my money. No, I ain't trying to do none of that there. That's why I'm in love with my motherfucking self, and anything else after that there is extra. I'm just saying.
That's the new now. Pushing out now is, like, other than women got their job, the shit they doing good. They don't want no motherfucking man. So if it does show you, going to the Jamaica, same thing. I'm like,
now, Amber, now, what you saying is right. You saying is right, but I can take you to a woman that lived there and say, I should put that. Yeah, she say, y'all women talking that y'all women talking that bullshit about y'all don't need no man. But every time you look around, y'all need some dick.
yeah, sure, man. You need me to do anything? Yeah,
Mhm.
sure, man. Good. Yeah, shoot up. You said it was still what now, Kobe?
I said that she said, she said, damn, I forgot what I was saying. 'Cause she said something about mine. Broke me up.
Now, somebody did or some shit.
Yo, okay, yeah. They be saying y'all women talking that shit about y'all don't need no man because y'all making all this money and shit. But why y'all got a man in a drawer?
A man in the top. What is
Some of
that?
that dildo. That dildo. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She said, why you got a man in the drawer if you don't need no man? Why? Look. Why you got a man in the drawer when you don't need no man? Why you go to the club and then get your man for a one night stand? Why you do all that there if you don't need no man? See, because you're confused because of the money. And I say, oh girl, you go it on, you bad motherfucker. I said, rumble, young lady, rumble with your bad self.
Yeah.
She said we shot. She said we all out of order because man don't know his place and women don't know their place. And I was like, oh, you young lady, you got it going on, young lady.
Yeah. And so, like, like I was telling Jamaica the same shit, man. I'm like, if my family abandoned me because I ain't got no goddamn money,
Mm-hmm.
man, think about it. Down today and up tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
just on my tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So, motherfucker, I'm not going to be able to accept y'all back.
But again, I get where you come from with that. But you gonna have to, like I said, you gonna have to accept them back. They gonna have to accept themselves back, and then push you to wanting them back. Meaning, they gotta convince you that they changed in order for you to ever deal with them again on any level. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you would though. I'm just telling you, you would because the good that's in you is in them too. It's just that they ain't touched back in yet.
But think about it like this here. Think about it like this here.
I'm
All
listening.
right, so I'm down today, and tomorrow I'm a millionaire.
Uh-huh.
Hey, okay, so you know what's gonna happen when they find out that they got that I'm a millionaire.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna find one way to wiggle their way back in.
But they can't.
They,
Look, let me tell you why they can't. See,
right.
you ain't stupid, and you ain't no nigga that's wanting somebody's approval. Did you hear what I just said?
Right.
So therefore, if they don't come back to you genuinely, you'll never let them know what's in you. I'm just saying, dog, you ain't stupid. You ain't stupid. You ain't stupid. That's why if you were to make a million tomorrow, if they came and text you Saturday, you can't a million tomorrow Wednesday, right? And then they text you Saturday. You ain't fucking with that. You dig? But if they bump into you funny, in a funny way, you'll live there and deal with them that way. Because when they come back at you, you gonna know the truth. Is the only reason why they're touching you right now is because you're making that money. Well, you got that money, and you know that. You know that. You know that.
Right.
That's why I said you ain't dumb. You know how to handle that situation. See, You wouldn't know how to handle that situation if you were living in the mindset of what they were trying to get you to be in.
Right.
You see, because your heart gonna let you know if they legit or not.
Right.
And see, and by your heart letting you know if they legit or not, that's the pureness right there of your heart. You ain't gonna let nobody back in knowing that they still a snake in the grass. You're
Yes.
not letting, just like you call cross-eyes, nigga. You ain't letting nobody cross you that ain't no good, dog. You ain't letting them get too close to you because you ain't gonna let them fuck you up in what you trying to do, dog.
Right.
I told you the truth in you already. And you ain't gonna let nobody fuck you up. Not no more.
But they just gonna show you about money though, man. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's why I say the right people gotta have the money. If the wrong people have the money, they can fuck up everybody. Have everybody fucked up because the wrong person with the money can get rid of me and you
Yeah.
easily,
Hell yeah. Get
easily,
rid, man. Hell yeah.
easily, easily.
Hell yeah.
That's why sometimes you gotta be under the table with some of the shit you're trying to do. But if you tell too much and them bitches listening, if they know it's powerful, nigga, they'll come and kill me and you just to make sure it don't go no further.
Hey man, you Sunday I sent you a video, man. I didn't know you had called me like after that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When you send me something that I got something to say, something that's powerful to, because you sent it to me for a reason, right or wrong.
What the fuck was that about, man? What the fuck was that?
I don't more remember. I don't more remember. All I know is I remember I had said something to it. Huh?
Hey, that motherfucker mad as a motherfucker, wasn't he? He
Yeah.
like, fuck.
Because like I said again, ask anybody the question, what did he ever do for you?
Right. Not a motherfucking thing.
Not a motherfucking
Not a
thing.
motherfucking
Look at that, and ask me other questions about the other dude too. What did God ever tell you?
thing.
If 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 if
Man,
if, if God ain't never told you shit and Jesus ain't never told you shit and they ain't never did nothing for you, what do that leave them being? Nothing.
nothing.
Nothing. That's nothing.
Right.
That's a lie. That's made up. That's made up.
Imaginary shit.
Imaginary shit. Because like I said again, if you can't touch it and it's tangible, it's could and most likely be made up. Like that money. Yeah, you can touch that there. But it's tangible only for the we spending the shit. But as far as value, man, that paper don't have no motherfucking value. We make that paper valuable.
Right.
Because it ain't
You know
getting
what?
because it ain't
Because
getting backed up. It ain't getting backed up with gold or silver. See what I'm saying?
right.
The people back up that paper down.
Yeah.
And
So
they
that's
don't
just like like so like you know if that motherfucker ain't got no value to it without that value, then guess what? It ain't nothing but a piece of paper.
another piece of paper. That's why I say if the dollar look, if the dollar you loses its value, they gonna get rid of me and you.
Right. Hell yeah.
That's why I say it's a good thing that Donald Trump got in there because they didn't want him in there. They had already sold us out.
Man.
We was already sold out, dog. I told you, bro, if Donald Trump wouldn't have gotten in there when Hillary Clinton was in there, we would be poverty stricken like a motherfucker right now, dog. Because them bitches were gonna invade us under Hillary Clinton's presidency. And you saw that they were getting ready for it.
You're gonna invade us through the what now?
Under Hillary Clinton's presidency. Remember when Hillary Clinton was going against Donald Trump to become president?
Yeah.
Remember when you saw all those UN tanks and shit rolling around on trains and shit coming here?
Yeah.
They were getting ready. They were getting ready because China was going to invade us, dog, and then they were going to capture our ass, and then we were going to get them the white flag, dog, and then we were going to be slaves to the fucking Chinese.
Man.
They had it all set up already, dog, until Donald Trump became president.
Oh, we head down the rabbit hole.
Bro, nigga, we was in the rabbit hole, dog. Why you think they did all
Oh,
look? Why you think they did all that shit to Donald Trump when he tried to get back in there again? They tried to get rid of that nigga.
oh yeah, they did everything they could.
Everything, nigga. They sued the nigga and made the nigga pay a $480 million cash bond.
Damn.
How you do that?
Yeah.
They told that boy he couldn't put up no property or nothing. They told him he had to do it cash. So he went to. They say he went to almost 17 or 18 different banks, bro, and they denied him, bro. And one of his friends laid up there and got that money for him and gave it to him. I'm like, damn, you got a friend. Look, I said, damn, you got a friend with that type of money. God damn.
Hell yeah. Well, that's one thing about it, like when I get up on my feet, I'm gonna try to build some shit too. I'm gonna try to get somebody else started so then they can start building too.
Right,
So
because
that way, fall back, I can real.
there you go. Because like I said again, you already know it roll like a wheelbarrow. You just gotta know who rolling it. You
Right.
did? Because like if you rolling it, you already know how it's gonna roll, where it's gonna roll to, and how it's gonna roll left and right. Because you're gonna do all the research that you need to do to make sure it go right.
Hell yeah.
Because you don't want to make no mistakes. Because I told you, they gonna tell us some bullshit about Jesus was the only one born perfect, and that bitch would never exist. Ain't that about a bitch? So if Jesus was the only one born perfect, and Jesus is the only one that rose after 3 days, that goes to show you right there what I told you. It's backwards, right?
Right.
So Jesus ain't never existed. You don't never die. You know what I'm saying? You don't never die.
Right.
Because just like Jesus ain't never existed, you are a part of the sky. The best part of the sky and being alive is you breathing in and out the truth.
Right.
Because everything else after that reality that you create, dog, is extra, bro. Because the truth that's in you, that's already in you from birth, dog. Because your first breath is your first wind. Now you in. Now you supposed to know what you're doing. Because now you know, I got a penis. I'm growing into being a man. Just like a woman. I'm a female. I'm growing into being a woman. Come on, dog. And then when you think about it, who life is really about protecting? Who?
What you mean, like who? Life is about protection?
No. Who is life really about protecting? Who? If you gotta protect the earth, what did you protect? You protecting you're protecting yourself, but you're really protecting the mother. You see?
Oh yeah.
Because you got the female energy and the masculine energy. You see, but both energies is in you, in me.
Right.
You dig?
Yeah.
You just gotta know the balance. You dig?
Right.
And that's the truth that's in you and me. You got a penis, I got a penis, we a man. Only thing that we can do together is some work. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But when the opposite sex attract, that's the natural order. How it works. That man and that woman go together. That man and that woman, that woman and that man. It is what it is. That's the order that we out of now. Because a whole bunch of men are trying to act like women.
Yep.
You see? So when you look at that, just that being, it's all out of order. Because the order is what it is. Opposite sex attract. That man and that woman, that man go together because you can get something out of that. That woman and that woman, that woman and that woman, that man, you can't get nothing out of that there.
Right.
Can't get nothing out of that there. And what is the main goal of living life? Percolate.
Right.
Yo.
Well, the thing about that shit there, though, my brother, like, okay, so like, I can't argue that, man, because those are facts.
Mm-hmm.
But you got motherfuckers, people that'll sit there and they know.
Argue down. Argue down, dog. I mean, use all that breath, all that anger to go nowhere with some shit that's nonsense.
Right.
It's like you're going to put all that energy into you fussing against me. That's something that makes sense, that's in you to make sense out of living life. That's crazy. That's crazy. You can't even say they cuckoo for Cocoa Puff because they passed that.
Yeah.
I'll tell the kids, I said, see, in a minute, me and Am gonna be making up our own words because they made up all this shit.
Right.
Shit. Why we can't make up some shit, Amber? Fuck, I guarantee you, the shit that we make up gonna be better than the shit that they did.
Yeah, we'll be better off going back to the motherfucking original shit.
And that's the shit that we gonna make up. But the way we gonna make it up is we gonna make it better because it's gonna make sense this time.
Take that bitch to another level,
Whole another level, dog. Because once you put the sense to make in it to change the minds, niggas gonna know what matters. They gonna know what matters. So like I told you, Hard Knock Life Academy, your school.
Yeah.
For boys.
Yeah.
You dig? We're gonna teach them boys how to be men.
Right.
We're gonna tell them that conquering pussy ain't being no motherfucking man. That's making babies out of wedlock, so that ain't something that you need to be doing. You heard me?
Right.
And then
Right.
we're gonna let them know that wedlock is nothing but a ball and chain too, because your word is your word. You shouldn't have no chain to it.
Right.
Yeah, because that's the hidden chain is right there. Your word.
Yeah.
Because like I said again, your word is your bond.
Yeah.
But that changed when when we start writing on paper, because we used to live in right on the ground, then on the wall, and then in scrolls. We ain't never
Yeah.
fuck around and tore down no trees to make no fucking paper. We ain't do no dumb shit like that there. We made our paper out of trees that fell down and shit. That was those scrolls and shit was made out of. And sometimes the scrolls was made out of animal skin. You got what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said again, we wasn't, like I said, writing on the motherfucking paper. Man. We were writing on shit that was gonna fucking last.
Right.
Because we knew better. God damn it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I told you. John 4:24. The truth can never be believed. The truth has to be known. Because you're born with the truth in
Right.
you already.
Right.
And I'm saying, and what's fucking me up with that little passage there is, why I can't find that passage no more.
Can't find what?
That passage, John 4:24, it's like they done changed the bitch all the way around.
You can't find it?
I can't.
It's not in the Bible no
I
more?
look. I can't find the one that I heard on YouTube. I went to I went to on Facebook. I went to YouTube. I went to Twitter, which is X now, and I can't find it nowhere. And now I can't find it nowhere on Facebook. It was John.
Right.
It was John 4:24. It said truth could never been believed. The truth could never be believed. The truth has to be known. Because the truth of the
Let me see if I can find
they say this
find it.
yeah. Because they didn't change it. They didn't change it all around with some
Let me
Jesus.
see if I can find it.
Yeah, they didn't change it all around with some
John?
Jesus in it. John 4:24.
Wonderful ride. Let me see if I can find it. I want to just look up some shit.
Because like I say again, it says something about the truth is in the light, and the light is Jesus. Some shit they say now.
Yeah.
Because me myself, I know now that the light that's supposed to be the truth that's judging you.
Brother.
You heard me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
I'm looking at shit.
I'm tripping, huh?
Now they ain't.
Watch this here. Go to John, the truth in John. Yeah, I'm here. They keep on beeping. Can you hear me?
Just staring at me like that. What the fuck?
Yeah, the phone tripping. Hello? The other phone tripping.
Phone tripping. Phone tripping.